Welcome to Bugs, Buzz and Beyond. Today, we're diving into the world of two amazing insects, damselflies and dragonflies. They may look similar at first, but these creatures have some fascinating differences. We'll explore their appearance, behavior, and even their life cycle so you can tell them apart the next time you see them buzzing around. Plus, stick around until the end for some fun trivia with questions based on what we've covered in the video. Let's get started. When you first spot a damselfly or dragonfly, it can be easy to mix them up. But look closely, and you'll start to notice some key differences. The most noticeable difference between damselflies and dragonflies is the way they rest their wings. Damselflies have slender, delicate bodies, and when they rest, they fold their wings back above their body. This gives them a more compact, slender appearance. Dragonflies, on the other hand, have a stockier, more robust body and rest with their wings spread wide open, creating a larger, more noticeable silhouette. Dragonflies also have larger wings compared to damselflies. Their wingspan is often much broader, allowing them to fly with more power and speed. Damselflies, in contrast, have smaller wings relative to their body size. This gives damselflies a more delicate, graceful look compared to the robust and bold appearance of dragonflies. When it comes to flight, dragonflies are true aerial experts. They can fly incredibly fast and are known for their precise movements. Dragonflies are capable of flying forwards, backwards, and even upside down. They can hover in place, chase down prey mid-air, and execute quick maneuvers, all thanks to their independent wing movements. Damselflies, however, aren't as agile or fast. Their flight tends to be slower, and they often fly in more erratic patterns, frequently darting from one perch to another. While they can hover and fly around, they don't have the same level of speed or precision as dragonflies. Both damselflies and dragonflies love water, but their habitats can differ. Dragonflies are more often found near larger bodies of water, like ponds and lakes, where they hunt for smaller insects and even mosquitoes. Damselflies, on the other hand, prefer quieter, shallower areas such as streams and marshes. They can often be spotted perched on plants near water, while dragonflies tend to be constantly on the move. Both damselflies and dragonflies begin their life cycle as aquatic nymphs. They lay their eggs in or near water, where the larvae hatch and live underwater. The nymphs of dragonflies are generally larger and more robust than those of damselflies. Both types of nymphs will molt multiple times before eventually emerging as adults. The entire process can take several years, depending on the species. As adults, dragonflies are much more active hunters, chasing and capturing prey while in flight. Damselflies are also predatory, but they tend to hunt smaller insects and are generally less aggressive than dragonflies. Now, it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question number 1. Which of the following is a key difference between damselflies and dragonflies? The correct answer is B. Damselflies rest with their wings folded above their body. One of the most distinct differences between damselflies and dragonflies is how they rest. Damselflies have slender bodies and fold their wings back above their body when perched. This gives them a delicate and compact appearance. In contrast, dragonflies have broader, stockier bodies, and they rest with their wings spread out flat to the sides, creating a much more noticeable, wide profile. This simple trait is a great way to differentiate them when they are sitting still. Question number 2. What is the primary reason dragonflies are such skilled flyers? The correct answer is C. They use both pairs of wings independently. Dragonflies are extraordinary flyers because they can control their forewings and hindwings separately. This unique ability allows them to perform complex aerial maneuvers such as hovering, flying backwards, and making rapid turns to chase prey. Unlike many other insects, dragonflies don't rely on coordinated wing movements. Their independent wing control gives them remarkable agility and speed in the air, which is crucial for hunting and escaping predators. Damselflies, in contrast, have less wing flexibility and agility, which makes their flight more erratic and slower in comparison. Question number 3. Which of the following is true about the life cycle of damselflies and dragonflies? The correct answer is B. Dragonfly nymphs are typically larger and more robust than damselfly nymphs. Dragonfly nymphs are usually much larger and more powerful than damselfly nymphs. They are aggressive predators in their aquatic environment, feeding on smaller insects and even tadpoles. Damselfly nymphs, on the other hand, are smaller and more delicate, but they still play a vital role as predators in the aquatic food chain. While both types of nymphs live in water until they mature, dragonfly nymphs are often more noticeable due to their size and robust nature. This difference continues into their adult stage, where dragonflies maintain a more powerful presence in the air compared to the delicate damselflies. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.